Hello everybody, PokeKid here, and today I am doing a deck analysis, or a deck review, whatever you want to call it, of the deck that got 6 out of the top 8 at German Nationals, and that is this Weird Water Toolbox deck. Now, this isn't the actual list that the person who won German Nationals ran. This is a list that the guy who makes the YouTube channel MetaDeck posted, and he added the Glaceon and the Suicune, which I actually really like. So here, let's get started. So first we have Seismitoad. This is the main attacker in the deck. Use Quake and Punch, and your opponent can't play any item cards. You've seen this card before, except you're going to be using Grenade Hammer a lot too, which does 130, and this attack does 30 damage to 2 of your bench Pokemon. And you can just heal that off with Rough Seas. And then Regice has Resistance Blizzard, which blocks EXs from hurting it, which is good against, like, Jolteon and stuff. Although, against Jolteon, you can use Suicune, which I'll get to later. And then you run Manaphy for Aqua Tube, which gives your Pokemon free retreat. Glaceon for, like, Greninja, which can be quite a big problem, because they just snipe your Manaphy and such. Except you also run Articuno for, Greninja. And this is a big one against Greninja. You start off with it, Tri-Edge, flip 3 coins, and you can take 2 prizes because of that Delta Plus ancient trait. You're on Hoopa to get your stuff, and Shaman just because it's Shaman. And this was the big one that MetaDeck added, and it's Suicune. And this one really is just a meta call. I think it's amazing because there's a lot of Trev, at least where I am, in juniors, and this destroys Trev. So its ability, Wind Charm, as long as this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, prevent all effects of your opponent's attacks except damage done to each of your Pokemon. So here, let me bring us to Trev, and here we go. Trevenant Break, adds Silent Fear, put 3 damage counters on each of your opponent's Pokemon, and one of the reasons why that's so good is because it goes through just Glaceon and all those things that would normally affect it. Except the thing is, with Suicune, because that's in effect, and it doesn't actually count as damage, it does 0 damage to all of your Pokemon. You do still run Rough Seas, so it might not be necessary, but it's probably going to be pretty helpful. If you're having trouble, I would add this. And then for 3 water, it has Aura Beam for 110. The 3 water attack, and it's a pretty bad attack, but it can one-shot unevolved Trevs. And you might think that's really bad, but you run Max Elixir, which is the next card I'm going to show you. So Max Elixir, look at the top 6 cards of your deck and attach a basic energy card you find there to a basic Pokemon on your bench. So you can put those on your guys, and then you can use Energy Switch. And because of Manaphy's Aqua Tube and such, you can actually get a turn 1 Tri-Edge, which is good, really good. Or a turn 1 Quake and Punch or whatever. You can get turn 1 pretty much anything. And then, well, except for Hyperspace Fury. Hoop, I'm sorry. No Hyperspace Fury turn 1 for you. You run a Super Rod just to get back those critical things. You run 3 Trainer's Mail just to run through your deck so you can get those Max Elixirs and Energy Switch. You run 4 Ultra Ball, so you can Ultra Ball for the Hoopa or Shaman or Articuno or whatever. 4 VS Seeker. We all know what VS Seeker is used for, getting back these guys. You run 1 AZ, and that's actually pretty good to pick up like your Shaman or your Hoopa. And then you run a Hex, which is also extremely good against a lot of decks because you can just shut them down with Hex. There's a Lysandre here, and Lysandre is just good against a ton of stuff. And you can like Lysandre up something and Grenade Hammer it. And 2N, which N has been reprinted from Fates Collide, and it's really good. 4 Sycamore, 1 Zerosic for like Size Garantina and Night March. And then you've got 4 Rough Seas to heal off your Pokemon because of Grenade Hammer. And then Fighting Fury Belt. This card is really key for the deck. You slap Fighting Fury Belt on Seismitoad, Quaking Punch, 40 damage. Next turn, Grenade Hammer, 140. That's 180 damage, knocking out pretty much all EXs. And then you run 11 Water. And at what the original list had was minus the Glaceon, add Aegislash. Here, I'll show you Aegislash really quick. Oh shoot, spelled it wrong. Whatever. Aegislash, here, I'll get it. Give me a sec. So yeah, it ran Aegislash for the Glaceon, and then for the Suicune, it was 1 Water. Dang it, this is taking me a while. Type, apply. There, Aegislash. Oh yeah, I spelled it wrong. So it has Mighty Shield, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from each of your opponent's Pokemon that has special energy attached to it. So that it ran that, and then here, let me bring this back to normal. And then that's pretty much the deck. So now I'm gonna play a couple of games, and I'll see you in the game. Here we are in our first game, and Ocean 1010 is flipping, and I won, and I haven't actually played this deck before, so I think I want to go second, because then I can get the first turn Triage, and I know Hoopa's bad starter. That's one thing I do know. Hoopa's a bad starter and everything, because it has that blasted 2 retreat cost. So I don't have any Pokemon to start on my bench, and my opponent Jinx. Okay, let's check this out. And in Altaria, attaches a Fighting Fury Belt to Altaria, Skyfield, and N. What does this even do? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, it's like a healing deck, maybe? I don't know. This is going to be interesting. Oh, wait. Of course. Use Powerful Gain. Oh, and Victor... This is weird. Yeah, I don't get this. So, pretty much what he's going to do is Powerful Gain, and then Victory Kiss the next turn, so it does more damage. Unless there's like a Mega Altaria or something. Here, let me check really quick. Oh wait, it's my turn. So I'm gonna play down Manaphy, and Red Dice seems like a pretty good attacker. I'm gonna attach a Water Energy to Hoopa, and then just Ultra Ball, discarding Ultra Ball and Manaphy. I'm gonna grab Shaman. And then Shaman set up for 5. I'm going to Fighting Fury Belt that Regice. And Max Elixir, got a Water. Regice seems like it's going to be pretty good for the Altaria. And then Max Elixir. And then just, I think, I think I'm actually just gonna pass. I could retreat into Regice, but I don't want my Regice to start getting damage piled on, and for all I know, my opponent might run some crazy thing. So let me check for that Mega Altaria possibly. Wait, what's that? Oh, another Altaria. I don't think so. Okay, and yeah. Ends the big card from the new set. So, yep. My opponent attaches Lysandre. Oh, my opponent's gonna Lysandre next turn up something. So, my opponent uses Powerful Gain for 40 damage. I'm gonna attach a Water to Regice and play down that Rough Seas. And let me look at my discard pile. Okay. Let me think. So, my opponent, if he 90, 100, 90, 100. Just adding up some math. I think I'm gonna AZ up the Hoopa. And I actually think I should have waited to play down the Rough Seas, because then I could get rid of the discard the Shaman or the Hoopa. So now I'm gonna get Seismitoad and Shaman. And then I'm gonna play down Seismitoad, Fighting Fury Belt. And then I think I'm gonna Fighting Fury Belt the Shaman. Well, I'm gonna Max Elixir first. I got a Water to put on Seismitoad. I think I'm gonna Fighting Fury Belt the Shaman and then just play Shaman to set up for 5 more cards. 3 Trainers Mail, wow. Maybe I could get another Max Elixir. Well, I got a Via Seeker. Or an Energy Switch. I think I'm gonna take the, wait. Oh wait, I'm gonna take the, wait a sec. I'm gonna take the Sycamore. Just for supporter. For next turn. I'm gonna take the Sycamore, Trainer's Mail, Energy Switch. I'm looking for Max Elixir, Trainer's Mail, and I don't think I want anything there. And now I'm just gonna Resistance Blizzard to do 80 damage. And now let me read Victory, cause so the whole point of my opponent's deck is to like heal a bunch of damage. So Victory Kiss heals 10. And then Victory Kiss heals 10. Victory Kiss heals 10. And then is Powerful Gain to do 0 damage. Except it heals 30. So this is going to be a long time till the knockout. Oh, but my opponent Lysandre's up Shaman. So that's what the whole point of my opponent's setup was. Then they're gonna Via Seeker for N. Oh, I had the Water and the Energy Switch. Oh, but they don't play it, and they used, oh, well, yeah, they already used, what's it called? Lysandre, so. I'm going to play down a Water on Shaman. I'm going to retreat into Regice, Energy Switch, the Water from Shaman to Seismitoad, and then I'm gonna play down Zerosic to discard the DC. And then Resistance Blizzard. And I'm hoping my opponent cannot use Powerful Gain next turn. That's what my hope is. So, Victory Kiss. Victory Kiss. Victory Kiss. A lot of Victory Kisses. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And Sycamore. So my opponent's probably going to get it. But there is a chance he might not. So let's see whether my opponent gets it or not. If they don't, then I'm in pretty good shape. Because then that's one turn where he missed healing 30 damage. So, let's see. My opponent's taking quite a long time. And my opponent plays Acrobike. Discarding Skyfield. That was pretty quick. Could that have been the DCE? Maybe. I'm not sure. And my opponent attaches a Fairy Energy to the Altaria and passes! So I'm going to attach a Water to Seismitoad so I can use that Grenade Hammer to do 140 damage. And let's see, so 140, how much health does this person have? 210, 140 left. So I'm going to be knocking this Pokemon out this turn. So I'm going to play down Sycamore. I got Articuno, but no space on my bench. I'm going to retreat into Seismitoad and Grenade Hammer, dealing 30 to Regice and Manaphy, which is knocking my opponent's Altaria out. Then I take 2 prizes, and they are an N and an Energy Switch. The next turn I can just Rough Seize that damage off. And Rainbow Energy is quite good in my opponent's deck because it puts 10 damage on him, which he can just Victory Kiss off. And then do more damage with Powerful Gain. So this is a pretty interesting deck. I don't really like it, but that's just me. So, but yeah, Rainbow Energy is perfect for the deck. Lysandre, Manaphy, and this is what I was afraid of. My opponent's going to knock out the Manaphy. I guess before I should have brought it back the Water and the Manaphy. My mistake. So now I'm not going to have that beautiful free retreat. But I'm okay. I'm going to play down Articuno. Yeah, I really wish I had free retreat. Rough Seize off 30 from Regice. And then I'm going to Via Seeker back AZ so I can pick up that Shaman. That very heavily damaged Shaman. And then I'm just going to use Grenade Hammer, actually. Because otherwise, Quaking Punch isn't going to do any damage. So, it is now my opponent's turn. And I probably should have played down Seismitoad and done the Grenade Hammer damage to Articuno and Seismitoad instead of Regice. My mistake. I'm not the best player out there. Okay, my opponent Ultra Balls discarding Winona and Battle Compressor. Let me double check. Yep, Winona and Battle Compressor to grab the 4th Jinx. And they're now going to use Victory Kiss 4 times. And then heal 30 damage. If I'm doing, yeah. So then they'll be down to 70 damage. And then next turn I could just Grenade Hammer for the knockout. Oh, he bumped my Rough Seas. I just realized that's not good. Oh, Pokemon Center Lady. That's annoying. That messed up my whole, all my math. So, Victory Kiss. Victory Kiss. And another Victory Kiss. And last but not least, the final Victory Kiss. And then my opponent's going to heal 30 damage with Powerful Gain. Dealing 90 damage, healing 30. So I need that Rough Seas. I'm going to play down Seismitoad. And I think I'm going to... Wait a sec. So, okay, I'm gonna energy switch, because I now realize that Seismitoad's actually the better attacker in this, because Regice just deals like no damage. So now I think I'm discarding a lot, but I really need that Rough Seas. And I got the Rough Seas, which is very good. I'm gonna Max Elixir. I got the water. Put it on Seismitoad. Rough Seas. And then I'm gonna use Grenade Hammer, putting 30 on. I'm actually gonna put 30 on Regice and 30 on Seismitoad. Because they both have a lot more health than Articuno does. So yeah, this deck was 6 of the top 8 at German Nationals, which is a crazy amount. And that's not a regionals, that's nationals. Even crazier. Every time in nationals, it's like in the finals, top deck versus weird rogue. And this was the weird rogue here. Water Toolbox. My opponent plays N. I don't really even care anymore, because I got what I wanted. How many Rough Seas have I used? 2. So my opponent plays down Rainbow Energy on that Altaria. Victory Kiss. Here comes the Victory Kisses. Victory Kiss. Victory Kiss. Takes a while, doesn't it? And last but not least, Victory Kiss? Huh? What? Or maybe my opponent already used that. I don't know. Oh, my opponent retreats. Do I have a Lysandre in the discard pile? If I do, I do! And my opponent uses the last Victory Kiss on the Altaria there. So 90 damage. I'm going to Rough Seas. And then Via Seeker for the Lysandre. So Lysandre up the Altaria with all that damage on it. I might as well just start repower. I'm actually gonna hold it just in case there's like an N or something. So I'm gonna use, wait, does Quaking Punch? No, Grenade Hammer. Doom, doom. To knock out my opponent's Altaria. So I'm gonna take my 2 prizes, and they are a water and a Seismitoad. And I might want to just power up another Seismitoad. So my opponent is, wait, how much else do I have? 220. No, my opponent is not gonna knock me out. This is crazy. I'm gonna heal, and then I'm not gonna attach the water because I want to attach it to the Seismitoad. And then I'm just gonna Grenade Hammer, dealing 140. And it is now my opponent's turn. So this deck isn't horrible, except it loses to decks that could either like, or I'm talking about my opponent's deck. It loses to decks that can like one-shot it, or decks that deal a ton of damage over and over again, like my deck with Grenade Hammer. And the Victory Kisses. You just got a bunch of cheerleaders on the back, in the back. It's Seismitoad versus Altaria. We've got cheerleaders in the back for Altaria and random Pokemon for Seismitoad. And all the Jinxes are given a kiss of victory, and then the Altaria will hopefully attack. Nope, my opponent VS Seekers for Pokemon Center Lady. And plays Pokemon Center Lady, bringing that damage down to 40, but that's still not going to be enough. I'm still going to knock it out with the second. Oh wait, I forgot about the healing from Powerful Gain. Never mind. I'm going to bring up Seismitoad, draw my card. Seismitoad. So my opponent right now wants to deck me out, and I'm going to try my hardest not to let that happen. So, Grenade Hammer. Boom, boom. My opponent really wants to deck me out. I only have 3 cards left. So. And I don't have a Fighting Fury Belt on Seismitoad. So, Victory Kiss. Victory Kiss. Victory Kiss. Victory Kiss. Possibly a VS Seeker. How many VS Seekers has my opponent used? 4. So my opponent's just going to use Powerful Gain. And that's going to be the game. Unless my opponent plays like Max Potion. Freshwater set. Oh my gosh. All the healing cards. Acrobike. Discarding an Altaria. Wait, possibly the Max Potion. Maybe, maybe not. Powerful Gain. I'm still knocking it out with Grenade Hammer. So another Altaria. Oh, my opponent's going to retreat. And try to stall me out. Oh, this isn't going to be fun. How many VS Secrets have I used? 3. If I remember, I think I run 4. Oh yeah, I do run 4. So, I might get the VS Seeker for the Lysandre. Oh, there is a Mega Altaria. Mist Purge. So, my opponent's seriously trying to stall me out here. I'll attach the water and just grenade hammer. This is a really close game. Because my VS Seeker might be prized, except I don't want to, like, search for it. And if my opponent is smart, I think I would at least retreat. Oh, dang it. Okay. So, I'm pretty sure my opponent is gonna win this. I might slip in and win, but this is really close. Yeah, victory kiss. Here come the cheerleaders. Victory kiss. Victory kiss. Possible retreat. Or no, just another victory kiss. And then powerful gain. Or Giovanni's. Oh no. My opponent's forcing me to retreat. Or, because 120, I heal, and then my opponent still knocks me out. But I got the water! Okay. And I didn't want to do it to the Seismitoad because the Seismitoad has a ton of damage on it already. So my opponent's probably going to retreat. It's all down to whether that last card is a VS Seeker or not. Is the card a VS Seeker? Or is it just in my prizes? Because if it's that one card, I've won. Otherwise, I've lost. What's my opponent gonna do? Probably thinking about whether to retreat. Well, of course I would retreat. You've got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. That's the game. That easy. Wow. Good job. That was intense. So I'm going to play it through. But I've lost. Know where I'm going to win now. But just for the heck of it, I want to see whether that last card is the VS Seeker. And is my opponent going to use Mist Purge? Yup. 130. Is it a VS Seeker? And it is the VS Seeker! That was so close. So close. Good game. Yeah, I think we might have time for another game. Maybe not. I don't know. I'll check back in if we do. Unfortunately, we do not have a time for another game. So, I hope you all enjoyed this kind of rogue video on Water Toolbox. Again, it got 6 of the top 8 at German Nationals and actually came through and won. So, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye!